Okay, so let's get started with our next lesson, and I think we'll talk about unifying this a little more, the image in itself just coming together a little more. Something I really like to use is just I create like a hue saturation layer, and I'll set it to soft light, and as you can see it's already unifying the light, but I like to colorize it just a little bit, and as you can see, I'll probably lower that a little bit. It's really just come to life in itself. You really have to be careful not to overdo it. I mean, it's probably fitting in more with this duskish type theme. Maybe just a little more to the side, more into the yellows, and it's kind of adding just this general glow to it, which I'll probably just start going to more and more. Start doing this color balance. I mean, I'll start fiddling around with it, and just till I think that I'm corrected it up, and I'll just it's probably more of a yellowish tone than I would like, so I might just bin that. Maybe I'll I'll do it again actually. So then again, it's about experimenting and seeing what works. I might actually go into the shadow, see what happens. Might be overdoing it a little bit. Just getting that. And I might actually do something here, which is I might color balance it a little more and just really get into those reds and those oranges, and I might invert that and just paint out slowly. I'll just grab a nice soft brush. I've added in some people, which we'll talk about later on, but let me find a nice soft brush. I'll go to my stroke thumbnail, and I don't know, something like this maybe. Let's take off that, and just slowly, just nice and big, you can see size, and just start to create some more depth, giving something a little extra to the image. Maybe painting in. I mean, as you can see, I'm quite zoomed out because I'm trying to see what might work best, and this is the best position to actually check on it. I'm starting to see that I can also experiment with my crop. Let me create again the crop. I'll get rid of that. Let me see. Something more like this might be working more to my advantage. Let's get rid of that, just ever so softly. And maybe there. That might actually work a little better than my previous one. I think so. I think it's actually working a little better. And as you can see, I mean, it's nicely getting there. But I'm quite happy with these tones. I think for now, I mean, it's going to be something very similar. So I just have to keep working around this and just keep adding to its detail. Some lighting. Let's go a little more into the lighting. Nice soft brush. Let's try and grab. I'll take off those adjustments so I know exactly what I'm working to. And let's probably just try and color pick something like that. Just making it brighter. If you hit F6, that will come up. I'm just trying to see how certain. Just coming around. It's really a shame we lost this interior, because I think it would have worked really well. It's going to overlay. It's a shame, but I mean, it's one of those things that I'm really trying to show how this image fits in with its context, and I want it to be kind of a spaceshipy type. Not too much though, but kind of a spaceshipy type piece of architecture that And it kind of just fits in with its surroundings ever so slightly. It's like this whole city tries to convey into this flying saucer that landed, and it's it's a bit of a, it has some similarities to the Apple campus, and then again I'm trying to explore these circular forms which I really enjoy. So let's probably just look at our selections once more. And again, it's more detailing now we're getting into, and actually, where is my selection for that? Well, we might have to go into this one. I'll just hit W so I can select that out. Yeah, I'm happy with that selection. Let's just hide that. Let's go into lighting. Control H so I can get rid of that. Control H again. And I'll probably grab something like that. Just make it a little lighter. Where is my brush? I've made it too small. So we're just highlighting, and again, just slowly bringing the highlights to life. Just trying to see where we've color picked. Okay, so as you can see, that's the difference now. I've also created a soft light layer, which I've also kind of added some more coloring to. Everything's really coming together at the moment. What I might actually start doing is just adding some smaller highlights within lighting. Just really, really small highlights. And these will probably be to my selection masks. Then again, here we are. And I'll grab that. Yeah, those are the ones I want. So, okay. I generally use the Render ID one just because it's so quick and I can just grab it really easily without many problems, and it's really nice. So I'll probably go into my overlay one and grab a really light color. Control H, and I'll just start to bring those out. As you can see, that's really just coming out. That's really coming to life. That's really just, you can tell straight away. It's just giving it such depth, and it's becoming much more of an interesting form. Just painting around it. And so I'll just continue to paint on with that. And just start to give it a little more of an interesting feel, and just making those forms come out a little more. And we'll probably add some more people to this and just start to bring it more and more to life and start to keep on with the details in the next lesson. So I will see you then.